today? Are you excited? Are you happy to be out of class? Before we get started, I have 2 rules. I want you to listen very carefully to them. Rule number 1, you don't talk while I'm talking. It's a simple rule. It's easy to follow. It's easy to remember. My mouth is doing this. Your mouth must be doing this. Don't talk while I'm talking. Rule number 2 comes into effect if you start talking. If you start talking, I will start counting. And if I get to 5 before you get quiet, absolutely, positively, whatever is coming next is canceled. No ifs, no ands, no second chances. We're going to do some really cool stuff today. I'm going to use some of you to help me do some of this really cool stuff today. So it would be a shame to miss out on something really cool because one person was talking. So make sure you sit up straight and tall. Make sure you pay very close attention. Because we don't want to miss out on anything, especially if it was something like this. What I need you guys to do is I need everyone today to count to 3 together with me. Okay, let's do it all together. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Would you guys give my dove Ruth a great big hand today? As I said, we're going to have a great time. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to talk about some really cool stuff. But before we go any farther, the very first thing that I want all of you to know is that there is no such thing as magic. It may come as a surprise to you, but Harry Potter isn't real. But then again, it may come as a surprise to you to find out that there's no such thing as magic, period. I've been doing this for 38 years, and I have challenged some really big names in magic. Show me some supernatural power. And I can stand before you today and tell you that David Blaine has no supernatural power. David Copperfield has no magical supernatural power. Chris Angel, the mind freak, no supernatural power. Every time that guy floats up in a beam of light from the top of one building to the top of another building, it costs over $100,000. Well, that's not magic. That's money. And if you got enough money, you can do about anything you want to do. What we do is called an illusion. It's called a trick. It's not magical. And I want to illustrate my point for you today. You see, I hold in my hand a red handkerchief, correct? No, I hold in my hand a cane. It just looked like a red handkerchief. That's a magic trick, and for $49.95, you could do it too. It's just a trick. If you knew how to do what I was doing, you could do it too. It's that simple. But I do want to talk to you today about some real magic. There is something that's really magic in life, and it's a thing called character. Now, I'm not talking about when you go, that's being a character. I'm talking about having some character. I'm talking about being honest, loyal, and dependable, trustworthy, respectful, and responsible, and friendly. That's character. And character is something that every one of us needs in our life because it's the magic that holds life together. You see, if you don't have some character, somebody's going to come along to you one of these days and say, hey, smoke this, and you will. Somebody's going to walk up to you and say, hey, drink this, you'll like it, and you will. Or somebody comes and say, hey, take that. Hey, take this. Just steal that. Let's be mean to her. Let's bully him. If you don't have some character, you will. Character is the thing that stops all that. Character is a choice that you have to make. It's not something that comes naturally. It's something you develop over time. And I want to challenge you to have some character. You'd be amazed what can happen in your life if you'll just have some character. As a matter of fact, let me illustrate it to you this way. Your life is a lot like this rope. You see, that rope by itself can do absolutely nothing. I've been working with this rope for 38 years, and I want to show you what I've been able to teach this rope in 38 years. Watch, this is so cool. Watch, ready? Stand.
It falls.
I said stand.
It falls.
Stand.
Falls.
Stand.
Falls.
You see, after 38 years of working with it, I've come to the conclusion that rope can't do a blessed thing. Nothing. And neither can you. Just like this rope, by yourself, you will always fall flat on your face. That rope can't do anything. Well, I can take it and tie it in a knot, but the rope's not doing anything I am. I can play tug of war with it. The rope's not doing anything I am. I can spread it out between two poles, and I can do a tightrope act. And if you all knew me very well, you know there wouldn't be any. There would just be a... I'm not very coordinated, and those feet weren't meant to walk on ropes. And then you hear, well, they took me to the emergency room because I can't do that. But again, the rope's not doing anything. I am. And ropes don't make good pets. Here, rope. Come on, boy. Jump. It'd freak you all out right now if that rope jumped through my arms, wouldn't it? It freaked me out too. That rope can't do a blessed thing. By itself, that rope can do nothing. And neither can you. You will always fall flat on your face. But if you'll have some character in your life, if you will surround yourself with people who have character, you'd be amazed at what you can do. What's seemingly impossible can be done if you'll have some character. You can choose not to have it. But as I've already told you, if you don't, all you will ever do is fall flat on your face. You've got to have some character in your life. And I want you to have a big character. I don't want you just to have... I want people to say about the students here in this school that, you know, over there at Avenue A grade school, those kids are just like, wow! Let me go. How many of y'all like McDonald's? Oh, yeah. On the count of 3, I want you to tell me your favorite thing at McDonald's. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Mine too. But seriously, my favorite thing at McDonald's is a Diet Coke. And I know you're all going, excuse me? You need to get out more and try a double cheeseburger once. I would drive out of my way to get a Diet Coke at McDonald's. They're the best in the world. As a matter of fact, this morning, we were getting ready to start doing school assemblies here in town, and I stopped at McDonald's as I left the hotel to get me a Diet Coke. And I pulled up the little speaker there, and I said, I'd like an extra, extra large Diet Coke. Now, what I was expecting, and you adults will understand this, is I was expecting a Diet Coke too big to fit in the cup holder. Because that's usually how they work. Why car makers and cup makers can't get together on this, I don't know. But I just expected them to give me a Diet Coke too big for the cup holder. And I pulled up to the window, and I'm counting my money, and I look through my truck window into the McDonald's. And this lady is carrying a Diet Coke. It looked like a 55-gallon drum of Diet Coke. She's like, and she carried this down. I'm like, lady, it's never going to fit through the window. I mean, it's huge. Guys, listen. When they give you a Diet Coke, and this is the straw that goes in that Diet Coke, it is way too big a Diet Coke. I'm just telling you that right now. And this was just way too big a Diet Coke. There's no way in the world I could ever drink that. And the only good thing about it was from the hotel, they just stick it out the window. That's huge! I'm kidding you, they didn't give me a Diet Coke that big. Although I would love to walk into a McDonald's, pull that out of my pocket and say,
I'd like the Diet Coke biscuits.
or just watch the lady behind the counter go,
We ain't got one.
that would be fun. They didn't give me a Diet Coke that big. But what I do want you to do is I want you to have character this big. Well, I don't want you to have character as big as that straw, because that's really, I mean, it's just 8 foot. But when you compare this to a regular straw, man, that's like ginormous. And that's the kind of character I want you to have in your life. I want people to talk about you and say, man, those are the most respectful, responsible students I've ever met in my life. They have some honor, they have some integrity. Those are some loyal kids. They are awesome. They've got character. I want you to have character bigger than life. Because you know what? I'm tired of hearing about those that don't have any character. I'm tired of hearing about those that don't respect their teachers or don't respect other people's property. I'm tired of hearing about those that aren't responsible. I want you to have character. I want you to have some character big like this. I need a volunteer. As a matter of fact, I need 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers. Who can I get to come help me today? I need, okay, let's go with this young man right here with the glasses on. Would you come over here just a minute? And let's go with this. Let's go with this young lady right here with the glasses on. Now I can remember who you guys are. Okay, come right up here. I want you to stand right over here if you would. Stand right about there. I'd like you to stand right here. Your name is Haley. How you doing today, Haley? Cool. Your name is Will. How you doing today, Will? Cool. Haley, you are fixing to enjoy this trip. As a matter of fact, of all the things we do today, this is probably going to be your most favorite thing. Cool? And Will, not so much. This is what I call a pom-pom stick. I call it a pom-pom stick because it's a stick with 4 pom-poms. If those were hot dogs, I'd call it a hot dog stick. But they're pom-poms. And Haley, this is how it works. You see that yellow pom-pom? If I want that yellow pom-pom to move, all I have to do is pull on the blue one. And it doesn't get stuck. It moves up and down just fine. See how that works? Cool. So if I were to ask you, Haley, what color pom-pom do I need to pull in order to get that yellow pom-pom moved? You would say, the blue one. Works like a charm, doesn't it? What? Will, if I want the yellow pom-pom to move, what color pom-pom do I pull? No, do this agreement over here. Now, don't forget that, okay? The blue one works for her. All right? I'll be back. Haley, if I want the yellow pom-pom to move, what color pom-pom do I pull? The red one? Works like a charm, doesn't it? Isn't that cool? What? Will, if I want the yellow pom-pom to move, what color pom-pom do I pull? No, do this the blue one. Pay attention. Haley, if I want the yellow pom-pom to move, what color pom-pom do I pull? The green one. Looks like a charm, doesn't it? Isn't that awesome? What? Hey, Will, if I want the yellow pom-pom to move, what color pom-pom do I pull? No, dude, the green one. You just see her doing that? Pay attention. Haley, if I want the yellow pom-pom to move, what color pom-pom do I pull? Isn't that awesome? That works. Watch. Hey, Will, if I want the yellow pom-pom to move, what color pom-pom do you want me to pull? Blue? Oh, dude, it's the red one. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. There's strings that are in between all this, and that's what makes it work. But there's no strings in there whatsoever. No. It likes girls. It doesn't like boys. Sorry. Okay? Do what? You just saw it, dude. It didn't work for you like 6 times straight in a row. Do you want to embarrass yourself more? Okay. Well, before I let you guys go, and you've been very helpful to me today, I do want to say a special thank you to Haley for just coming up here and working with me. But I want to say an extra special thank you to Will, because Will has let me pick on him, haven't you? didn't work for you at all, did it? Wasn't fair, was it? Always worked for her.
It always works for the girls.
Didn't work for you at all, did it? I'm really extra special thankful because at no point in time during the program did Will say, "Hand me that pom-pom stick and I'll show you how to make it work." At no point in time during the program did Will say,
All right, old man. I'm going to show you what works here real quick, okay? Make fun of me again.
at no point in time did he say, "Just shove it in your ear and let's pull it out and see what color it is." He didn't do that. He was a nice guy. He let me pick on him and it wasn't fair, was it? You know what, guys? Life's not fair. Because there's going to be times in your life when everything goes great for somebody else and it doesn't work for you at all. But that's life. That's how life is. Life never promised to be fair. Life's just life. If you've got character, you don't get mad because it works for her. You just try to find another way to make it work for you. You work a little harder. And you rejoice in her happiness. That's character. And you've got to have some character in your life because life's not always going to be fair. Life owes you nothing. You get out of life what you put into it. And if you've got some character, you'll enjoy life because you'll give it everything you've got. And I want to say a special thank you again to Haven and to Will. Would you give them both a big hand today, all right? Thank you guys. See, if you're not careful, if you don't choose to have some character in your life, choose to be honest, choose to be loyal, choose to be dependable, choose to be friendly, choose to be respectful. You guys want your teachers to respect you? You know what you first of all have to do? Respect them. Respect is not something that you deserve. Respect is something that you earn by first giving it away. If you don't respect people, they're not going to respect you. If you're not responsible, they're not going to be responsible in return back to you. If you're not honest with them, why should they be honest with you? If you're not dependable, why should they be dependable? That's character. Character says, I'll do those things. Character says, I won't take drugs. It'll mess up my life. It'll destroy my life. It'll ruin me. Character says, I'll stay in school. Character says, I'll read. Do you know readers are leaders? We need some leaders in our country today, in our schools, in our communities. We need some leaders. And readers are leaders. Read, man. Stay in school, listen to your teachers, and do what you're supposed to do. Because if you don't, not only is life unfair, but sometimes life will trick you. People will come your way. People will do things to you. People will offer you opportunities that will ruin your life. You see, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm fixing to trick you. And I'm going to tell you I'm going to trick you. There's nothing you can do to stop me from tricking you. And I'm going to do it right now. And the sad part about it is, I'm going to do it with a $15 drill from Walmart at the bottom of a pizza box. And this is how it's going to work. I'm going to start with this half of the school over here first. Just kind of divide you guys down the middle there. I want you to stare at this black dot in the middle. Let your eyes relax. And just watch that black dot in the middle. Try not to blink. Just stare at it. Relax. I'm going to count from 10 down to 0. When I get to 0, I'll pull this away and I want you to look at my face. Keep staring. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Keep staring. 7, 6, 5, 4. Don't blink. 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, look at my face. Let's share the joy, okay? Your turn. Stare at the black dot in the middle. Try not to blink. Don't make it a hard stare. Just stare. Let your eyes relax. Look at that black dot right in the middle. I'm going to count from 10 down to 0. When I get to 0, then I want you to look at my face. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, keep staring. 7, 6, 5, 4, don't blink. 3, 2, 1, 0. Now look at my face. For the majority of you, if you are left-handed or a female over the age of 40, we do not know why those two demographics have a problem with it, but sometimes left-handed people and those females, especially over the age of 40, can't see it. Don't know why. But for the majority of the rest of you, you just thought my head was growing. My head didn't grow. I tricked you. I told you I was going to trick you. I used a $15 grill from Walmart at the bottom of the pizza box, and I tricked you. And you couldn't stop me from tricking you. I did it. Now, I'm telling you right now, there are people outside these doors, there are people you're going to meet in life whose goal is to trick you. They want you to take this, they want you to smoke this, they want you to drink this, they want you to join them in doing something that's wrong, and the only thing they want to do is ruin your life. Well, they don't come up going, I'm fixing to ruin your life, come join me. They go, oh, this is going to be cool, come on. But the ultimate purpose of what they're trying to do is, it's going to ruin your life. Stealing's never right, dope is never right, alcohol's never right, cheating's never right, lying's never right, disobedience is never right. That's not character, and that will ruin your life every time. And if you don't listen to me today, you'll wake up one morning and go, boy, remember that guy who said you could be tricked? Man, is he right? My life's a mess. And I've been chasing things that weren't real. You better have some character right now and decide, I'm not going to do that before you're tricked and your life is ruined. Have some character. Now, I don't want to leave you in a state of messed upness, so let me take you out of what you just saw. I want us to do it all one time right here in the middle. Everybody stay right there. I'm going to count from 10 down to 0. Once again, just stare right in the middle. Keep staring right at that black dot. I'll count from 10 to 0. When I get to 0, once again, look at my face. 10, 9, 8, keep staring. 7, 6, 5, 4, don't blink. 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, for the last time, look at my face.
And now, my face is not getting smaller.
Maybe a little serious. I need one more volunteer. I need somebody else to come help me for just a moment. Let's go with, how about the young lady right here in the green shirt right there. Come right up here, dude. Step right up here. Your name is Alyssa. How you doing today, Alyssa? Step right over here. I don't bite. Alyssa, do you have good eyesight? You can see things real good. Cool. Because that's what I need you to be able to do in this magic trick. I need you to be able to see things really, really good. Now, Alyssa, I have right back here an egg. Not only do you need to be able to see really good, but you got to be able to hang on to this really good. Because we all know what happens if an egg falls. And we don't want that to happen to you. That's a major part of this trick. We don't want it to hit the floor because then they're going to clean it up and it stinks. Okay, so you're going to hang on to it for me, okay? And keep an eye on this egg and watch the egg for me, okay? So just hold your head out like that. And I'm going to give you the egg. She's going to hold on the egg for us. We're going to... It's just a wooden egg. I was messing with you. You can't break that one. Ow! You're going to hold everything down. Now listen, I have back here a bag. Okay? That's what the bag looks like. Here's what the inside of the bag looks like. Okay? You can just get a peek all the way around there, all right? That's the bag. Now, what I want you to do, take the egg and drop the egg down inside the bag. Do you see that egg inside that bag? Stands out very plain, doesn't it? Very easy to see. White egg in a black bag, you can see it very plain, right? Reach in and pull it out. Show it to everybody one more time. Cool. She has the egg. Once again, as you drop it down inside the bag, can you still see it inside of there? Cool. Well, I know you can't, unless you have X-ray vision.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
But she can because she's looking down into the bag, right? Still there. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the egg. Okay. I'm going to lay the egg right in the palm of my hand, right here. Okay. And as a matter of fact, if you want to, Alyssa, you can reach right over there. You can feel the egg right there. Feel it? You can pick it up in your hand, don't you? Cool. All right. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to pull the bag off. I'm going to take the egg and I'm going to stick the egg in my armpit. And I didn't say I was going to stick her in my armpit. I said just the egg. It'd be a different story if it was her. Then you could go, egg. But you're not the egg, and it doesn't have a nose, so it doesn't know. Okay? I'm going to put the egg in my armpit, and it's your job to keep an eye on the egg. Watch the egg very carefully. Because the thing you don't want to do is you don't want to let me lift my arm. Because if I lift my arm, the egg falls out. Tricks over, but we don't want that to happen. Let's trick all the way to the end, so we want to get through with it. Okay? So you're going to keep an eye on my arm. Don't let me lift my arm. If I lift my arm, I want you to go, hey! Okay. Scared him to death. He says, sorry, babe. What I want you to do is I want you to keep an eye on the egg. Keep an eye on the egg. And if I put the egg in my armpit, don't let me lift my arm. If I lift my arm, you yell. See the egg doesn't hold. Okay? Very good. We're going to grab the bag here just like this. Go in this corner. Just barely grab the corner just a bit. We're just going to pull it back off like that. We'll take the egg, put it underneath the armpit there just like so. And there we go. Egg's gone from there. Nothing there. Look down inside that bag. Do you see anything inside that bag? Reach down inside that bag and feel around. Do you see anything, feel anything inside that bag? No, it's because the egg's underneath my armpit, okay? Egg's right here. I got a good grip on the egg, and you're watching. You're not going to let me lift my arm. If I lift my arm, you're going to do what? I can burp louder than that. You want to hear it? No, I'm just kidding. So, you watch. When I lift my arm, you scream, okay? Because if I lift my arm like that, the egg falls out. Tricks over with me. What? I just lifted my arm. You didn't scream. Did I lift my arm? I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm telling you to watch my arm. Don't lift my arm like that because if I lift my arm like that, the egg falls out. Tricks over. You didn't even scream. Do what? Just stay right there. I gotta check something out. There's the egg! Now listen, how are we gonna do the trick if we don't have an egg in there? Oh, there it is. Right there. Don't you see it? You don't see that egg? Come here. Come here. Look, right there between my fingers. Just reach up there and get it. Now you knocked it over here. Just take a hold of the egg. Now, take a hold of it, hold on to it. Now go. Now I knocked it over here. Just come here and get the egg. Just gently take the egg from between my fingers.
Oh, gently.
Remind me not to ask her to come fix my breakfast in the morning. Don't get out the bacon. Don't get out the eggs.
I hope you like them scrambled.
Hold the egg gently in your hand. Move the egg over to the other hand. There you go. Because I want you to take that hand and reach down the side of there. Is there anything in that bag? No. Because you have the egg. What I'd like you to do is stand on that black line, behind that black square. Just step right over there. Just stand right there. Oh, by the way, look inside there. Is there anything inside there? No, look. Because we can see nothing there. I'm going to stay right here, this black square. I want you to take that egg very gently. Don't hit the basketball goal. Nothing like yolk falling off of a basketball goal on our heads. Especially wooden yolk. I want you to take that gently and toss it into the air right toward the bag. Would you guys give her a great big hand today, all right?
You dropped the egg again.
Thank you. Guys, as plainly as that white egg stands out against that black background, That's how plainly I want your character to stand out. I want you to be a person of character. You'd be amazed how much you'll enjoy life if you are. I need another volunteer. I need someone who can come help me. Somebody who's good and strong. Matter of fact, let's get two somebodies. Let's get... That dude. There. And then let's go with... How about... Oh, so many people, so little time. All right, dude in the green shirt. Come right here. All right, step it over here. Step it over here. Your name is Alonzo. And your name is Quentin. Quentin and Alonzo. I need you guys to help me do something, okay? We're going to try to illustrate one last thing today about character. And the thing that we want to illustrate about character today is this. That if you don't have character, your life is going to be bound up. And in order for us to do that, I want you guys to bind me up. Okay? Now what we're going to do is I'm going to let you tie me really, really good. And then what you're going to do is you're going to help everybody count backwards from 5. Now when I tell you to, we're going to start counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to try to escape here in front of us to illustrate my point. About 100 years ago, there was a gentleman by the name of Harry Houdini. Harry Houdini is considered one of the greatest magicians that ever lived. Harry Houdini would travel from place to place to place. He would go into a local sheriff or a local constable, since there wasn't a television or thing that day, the internet to help promote him. He would go in and say, hey, listen, tie me up, chain me up, handcuff me up, put me in your best cell, whatever you've got. If I can't escape within an hour, no one needs to come see me anyway. But if I can't escape, would you help me spread the word that I'm going to be doing a magic show? So the sheriff, the constable, whoever was, would take him, they would take him back into their room, they would tie him up, they would handcuff him, they would put him in a cell. Many a times as they would walk out of the room, the Harry Houdini would follow them out, hitting them their handcuffs, their ropes, whatever it was they had. He was excellent. I am not. So if this doesn't work, whichever one of you has the stronger teeth, we have to chew the knot off so I can get out of here, okay? But what we're going to do is, I want you to take that rope, pull it right across my arms there, grab both sides, just pull it up, and pull it up there. No, hang on. Dude, pull this side over here. You gotta wrap it. Here. You got this side over now, grab the other side. No. Pull it up the other way. You're going the same way. I'll be able to get out. Okay, now let's tie a knot right there on top. Pull it good and tight, tie a knot right there. No, up on top, dude. You keep going, just tie it in a knot right there. Just tie it in a knot. Pull it all the way through. Tie it. You gotta wrap it around there. You can go. Tie it really tight. Pull it tight. I mean, pull it. Ow! Pull it tight. Pull it tight. Pull it tight. Ow! Tie it. Hook it through again. Tie it in a knot.
My fingers are turning blue.
I picked the guy who's wearing Velcro shoes. I should have known better. Yeah, okay. Happy? All right, cool. Dude, my knuckles are turning blue. Okay, Alonzo, I want you to hold your hand high in the air. Right, Alonzo? Now, Alonzo, and you can help me hold your hand high in the air. Like 5, turn around, everybody hold your hand at 5, high in the air. I'm going to try by the count of 5 to get out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I can't get out by 1, Alonzo is going to make like a beaver and chew this off the back of my hand. If I can't get out, I can illustrate my point. Okay? So, we're going to count from 5 down to 1, and we'll see if I can escape. Ready? Here we go. You guys ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, If you don't have character in your life, you're bound up. When that was on, I couldn't unbutton my shirt, I couldn't untie my shoes, I couldn't do anything. That's loose, I can do it all. If you've got some character, you can do it all too. But if you don't have character, your life will be bound, your life will be limited, your life can be ruined. Would you guys give Quentin and Alonzo a great big hand? The reason I come and I talk to you today is very simple. I want you to have a life of character. It's the magic that changes things. When I was your age, I had a best friend. His name was Carlos. Carlos and I did everything together. Played ball together, sang in choir together. He could spend the night at my house, I could spend the night at his house. We did everything together. We had a blast. But as we started getting older, age 13 or 14, Carlos started noticing that I didn't want to have any part of it. He started smoking. I had watched my dad have cancer cut off of his face, off his lip. I wanted nothing to do with smoking. By the time we were 15, Carlos was hanging around friends and doing things I wanted nothing to do with. He was drinking, starting to do some drugs. I would go by Carlos's house and say, buddy, you don't need that stuff. Would you come on, go with me? Let's get away from this. He said, I'm okay, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. When I was 21 years old, my wife and I had been married for 2 years, and our son was born. When my friend Carlos was 21 years old, he died. You see, Carlos chose to have a life of no character. Carlos was tricked by those that came by and said, oh, come on, this will be fun. And it cost him his life. If I can get across anything to you today, I want to get across to you have a life of character. Have a life of character. I don't ever want to hear any of you say,
It's my mama's fault I turned out the way I did.
no, it's your fault. Because when it comes down to it, there's only one person in life responsible for the choices that you make, and that's you. So choose to have some character. Choose to stay in school. Choose to be honest. Choose to be dependable. Choose to stay off drugs. Choose to have character. And you'd be amazed how awesome your life will be. When you go back to your rooms today before you leave, your teachers are going to give you a bookmark. I hope you'll stick it in your book that you're reading, because I hope you're reading, because remember, readers are leaders. And it just has some of the words we've talked about today. Honesty, loyalty, trustworthiness, respect, courage. I hope you'll hang on to that and remember it. Because it's character. Character will change your life. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life for so brief a time today. And I hope that something I've said will change your life forever. You guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful year, and a wonderful life filled with character. Thank you guys very much.